Have you ever felt lost, like you're wandering in a wilderness with no path in sight? Like the weight of the world is pressing down on you, and the darkness seems to swallow all hope? You're not alone. We all wrestle with doubt, with fear, with the whispers that tell us we're not enough. But listen closely, because they're the truth you need to hold on to, even now, even in this very moment. God is working. He's not standing idly by, watching your struggles. He's a gardener, tending to your soul, a beacon shining through the storm clouds. Just as a tiny seed buried deep underground pushes through the earth, reaching for the light, so too is God's love working within you, nurturing a strength you haven't even discovered yet. The darkness might feel all-encompassing, but believe me, dawn is breaking. And in the coming days, you'll see how God's love is transforming your life, guiding you toward a purpose brighter than you ever imagined. Hold on to that hope. Hold on to that faith, because the best is yet to come. You know, sometimes life feels like waiting in quiet, a room where nothing seems to be changing. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and you can't help but wonder, is God even listening? Is he working? The truth is, even when it feels like silence, even when doors are closed and plans fall apart, heaven is bustling with activity. God isn't idle. He's a master craftsman, meticulously preparing you for something extraordinary. Think about Abraham. He waited for years for a son, years of silence and seeming inaction. But God was working, refining his faith, strengthening his heart for the incredible journey ahead. Or consider Joseph, betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery. For years, he endured hardship, wondering where God was. But God was using those experiences to shape him, to build resilience and wisdom, ultimately leading him to a place of power and influence. Just like those biblical heroes, you might be in a season of waiting, of uncertainty. But remember this, God is using every delay, every closed door, every unexpected turn as an opportunity to refine you, to mold you, to prepare you for a breakthrough you can't even fathom. Don't be discouraged by the stillness. Embrace it. Trust that God is at work, weaving a tapestry of hope and purpose even as you wait. You are closer to your breakthrough than you think. The season might feel like a hurricane, right? The wind is howling, the waves are crashing, and you're clinging on for dear life. You might feel lost, overwhelmed, wondering if you'll ever see calm waters again. But here's a truth that can change everything. God is with you. Right here, right now. He's not some distant figure up in clouds, watching the storm unfold. He's standing beside you, his hand outstretched, offering you strength and peace. Imagine a tiny boat tossed on a raging sea. You feel fear, you feel uncertainty, but then you realize there's a lighthouse shining brightly through the storm. It might not stop the waves, but it guides you, it offers hope, it reminds you that you're not alone. That's God's presence in your life. He doesn't promise to take away the storm, but he promises to be with you through it. And that changes everything, because when you know God is with you, waiting becomes easy. Failure doesn't feel so final. The uncertainties of life lose their power to paralyze you. Why? Because you're not facing it alone. You have the strength of God's presence with you. And that, my friend, is the first sign of a new season. A season of hope, a season of healing, a season of triumph. God is with you, and that's the most incredible truth you could ever know. Sometimes we make mistakes about how God works, don't we? We hear silence and think he's absent, or we experience delay and assume he's denied our request. But those are just misunderstandings. Imagine a tiny seed planted in the ground. For weeks, it seems to be doing nothing, hidden from view, seemingly dead. But beneath the surface, a miracle is happening. Roots are spreading, the stem is growing, preparing for the day it will burst forth in the world. That's how God often works. His timing isn't always our timing. He might be orchestrating a beautiful blessing, a powerful breakthrough, but requires hidden preparation, unseen growth. Think of an artist painting a masterpiece. There are countless hours of sketching, mixing colors, refining details, all done in the unseen studio before the world witnesses the finished work. Sometimes, closed doors aren't a no, they're a redirection. A pause isn't a rejection. It's a moment for God to fine-tune, to strengthen, to prepare you for something even greater. God is never holding back. He's never absent. He's always working, always designing, always crafting a masterpiece within you and through you. So when you face silence, trust that He's speaking. When you encounter delay, remember that He's preparing. And when closed doors appear, know that He's opening a door to something even more beautiful, something you can't yet imagine. Trust His process. Trust His timing. Because in His perfect plan, He's leading you toward a masterpiece. You've been through a lot lately, haven't you? Moments of doubt, whispers of fear, maybe even a season of silence that felt deafening. You might be wondering, is this it? Will things ever change? I see you. I hear you. And I want you to know this message isn't random. It's for you. It's for this very moment in your life. There are things you're longing for, dreams you're holding on to, maybe even places you've been afraid to hope for. What if I told you God is about to do something extraordinary in your life? Something that will touch your mind, your heart, your very being. Imagine a seed buried deep within, waiting for the perfect moment to sprout. That seed is within you. It's your potential, your purpose, your hope waiting to break through. And God is the sunshine, the rain, the nutrients that will help it grow. He's not just working on a grand scale. He's working in the details of your life. He's mending broken places, igniting a fire within, and preparing you for a season of joy and fulfillment. Think about your family, your relationships, the things that matter most to you. God is weaving His love into the fabric of your life, strengthening those bonds, bringing healing where it's needed. This isn't just about you. It's about the people you love, the lives you touch. When it happens, you'll know. You will feel the shift, the undeniable evidence that God has been working behind the scenes, and it was all meant for you. Hold on to that hope, my friend. Hold on to that faith, because your season of breakthrough is coming, and it will be beautiful. Have you ever felt a sudden, unexpected peace settle in, even in the midst of chaos? Or maybe an opportunity appeared out of nowhere, seemingly impossible just moments before, that felt perfectly aligned with your dreams? Perhaps you encountered someone at just the right moment, their words resonating deep within your soul, leaving you feeling seen and understood. These moments, they might seem small, almost insignificant in the grand scheme of things. But listen closely, because they're the whispers of God. They're the gentle nudges, the subtle signs that He's right there, working behind the scenes, orchestrating something new and beautiful. Think of a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. You might not see the finished masterpiece right away, but each careful stroke, each chip removed, brings the sculpture closer to its intended form. Similarly, God works in subtle ways, through these seemingly ordinary moments, shaping and refining your life, bringing you closer to His divine purpose. A chance encounter, a word of encouragement, a sudden burst of inspiration. These are the tools He uses to build something extraordinary with you. Don't underestimate their power. Don't dismiss them as mere coincidence. Open your eyes, your heart, your mind to these whispers from God. Pay attention to the unexpected peace, the divinely timed opportunities, the encounters that leave you feeling hopeful and alive. Because even the smallest whisper from God can ignite a fire, spark a change, set in motion a chain reaction that leads to a life-altering transformation. Be attentive, be aware, be open, because God is doing something new right now, and you are at the center of it. You've been craving a breakthrough, haven't you? Maybe you're longing for a new job, a healthier relationship, a sense of peace that seems just out of reach. But here's the truth. True transformation starts from within. It begins in the quiet spaces of your heart, in the depths of your mind, in the way you see yourself and the world around you. God doesn't simply change your circumstances. He changes you. He rewrites your beliefs, softens your hardened edges, and fills your soul with His love. Imagine chains binding you, chains of fear, doubt, anxiety, holding you back from experiencing the fullness of life. As God works within you, those chains begin to loosen. They don't disappear overnight, but with each whisper of His love, each moment of surrender, the grip weakens. The darkness that has clouded your vision starts to recede, replaced by a dawning light. It's a gradual shift, a sunrise within your soul, where hope replaces despair, courage replaces fear, and faith replaces doubt. This process takes time. It requires patience, trust, and a willingness to surrender control. But be encouraged, because the very fact that you're experiencing this inner transformation is proof that a breakthrough is near. Think of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. It's a messy, hidden process, but the end result is breathtaking. Similarly, God is weaving a masterpiece within you, a transformation that will allow you to soar to new heights. Don't rush the process. Embrace the change, the discomfort of growth. Because when you're willing to surrender to God's work within, you're not just waiting for a breakthrough, you're becoming the breakthrough. Imagine waking up each morning, feeling a sense of peace that's not just a fleeting thought, but a deep-seated reality. It's as if the weight of the world has been lifted from your shoulders, and you're standing on solid ground, firm in your convictions. The clarity that comes with this new season is like a ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds, illuminating every aspect. You see problems not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to serve. Daily life becomes a dance, a harmonious balance of work, rest, and play. You're not just going through the motions. You're living with intention, with purpose. Each step, each decision, each interaction is guided by a sense of direction, a sense of belonging. Relationships are transformed as well. You're no longer reactive, no longer defensive. You're present, you're engaged, and you're compassionate. You see others not just as people to be helped, but as friends to be loved, to be encouraged, and to be supported. The air is filled with the sweet scent of gratitude, the sound of laughter, and the warmth of connection. This isn't just one answer prayer, it's a new lifestyle. A lifestyle of freedom, of joy, of contentment. Imagine the taste of a freshly baked loaf of bread, the feel of a warm breeze on a summer day, the sound of a gentle stream gurgling over smooth rocks. This is what life after the breakthrough looks like. It's not just a destination, it's a journey of discovery, of growth, of transformation. And the best part? This future is closer than you think. It's not just a dream, it's a reality waiting to unfold. You've heard the whispers, you felt the stirring within your soul. Now it's time to step out. Faith isn't about waiting for the perfect moment, the ideal circumstances, or a sign that's so clear it takes your breath away. Faith is about taking the first step, even when you're unsure of what lies ahead. It's about praying boldly, not with hesitant whispers, but with a heart full of hope and a voice that declares your trust in God. It's about forgiving, not because you feel like it, but because it sets your spirit free. It's about seeing opportunities, even small ones, and stepping into them with courage, knowing that God will be your guide. Think of a bird taking flight. It doesn't wait for the wind to be perfect, for the sky to be clear, or for all its feathers to be in place. It spreads its wings, takes a leap of faith, and trusts that its body is designed to soar. You too are designed to soar. You have the strength within you, the courage within you, the faith within you to rise above your thoughts and fears. And God will strengthen you every step of the way. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Take a step today. Pray today. Forgiving today. Embrace an opportunity today. Because when you move in faith, you open the door to a world of possibilities, a world where God's promises become your reality. This is not just a fleeting whisper. This is a symphony of change, a symphony of hope, a symphony conducted by the hand of God. He has begun a masterpiece within you. He has ignited a spark that will blaze into a fire. He has whispered promises that will echo into thunderous declarations. The light is returning. Shadows are receding. The seals are breaking. Rivers are flowing. Barriers are dissolving. Do not doubt. Do not fear. Do not hesitate. God began this, and God will finish it. He will bring it to completion. He will not let you down. You're a work in progress. You are a masterpiece in the making. You are a vessel of hope. Hold on to that.